Standing.
Jonathan.
First of three here on a Friday night, as the first fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping
salt and dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long,
especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Atkins stands at second with no outs. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Runners are at first and third with none out. Got him. Now in the box, Brad Benton, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Way the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one with no score after a half an inning. Chet Mathewson gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Striding into the box, Seth Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
And now pitch on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Popped him up. Christian is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 54.
So stepping in, Blake Camby. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Giles will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Cole.
Into the box now, Mo Cole. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way.
Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The count now at 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Richard Wise. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Striding in, Glenn Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's the catcher, Kevin
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Nagy. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Piper.
The first baseman, Eric.
Now the pitch.
Piper.
Here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Fastball on the inside corner. It's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Ryan Hinkle. Popped him up. Benton over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Lamont McIntyre.
Now at the plate, Lamont McIntyre. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Mike Morton. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Morton is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Morton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Jason McIntosh. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hinkle comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting up, the pitcher, Chet Mathewson.
So here now's the pitcher, Chet Mathewson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that's over. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. It's ball four. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Adkins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Third inning, no score to this point. Set up away, but he misses with a slurred ball for ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his own.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Coming to the plate now, Buford Christian, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Close, but just off the outside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
At the plate, Brad Benton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Benton, originally from Mississippi. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Wise. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2. Three runs already home here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Glenn Suarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mississippi is on top here, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, T.J. Waters.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Chief Mendez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Stepping in, Seth Roberts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted in the air to right field. Wise is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Nagy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A facing right-handed pitch for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more.
Just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Jason McIntosh, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Mathewson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chet Mathewson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Jonathan Atkins. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hinkle is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Buford Christian. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cobras lead it 5-0. Striding in once again, Blake Canby comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bunch of runs.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes.
No, ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cole.
Now batting, Mo Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Cole is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Eric Piper. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Emery Lynn will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Ready for another shot now, King Giles. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
King Giles.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped up. Piper is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in once again, Brad Benton. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard White. After the walk, a quick check on first. Don't want to forget about it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Grounded to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cobras are out in front 5-0. Stepping in, Ryan Hinkle. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping into the box, Lamont McIntyre. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Mike Morton. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, T.J. Waters. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Miguel de la Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
De la Cruz.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Second and third, 2 away. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Juan Bubella takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Juan Bubella.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Glenn Suarez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Kevin Nagy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball three. High in the air into shallow left center. Hinkle comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Now back, the third baseman, Jason McIntyre.
So striding in, Jason McIntosh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1.
1-1.
Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Mathewson.
Ready once again, Chet Mathewson.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Seth Roberts. They start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball one.
No, that's down.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Swing and a line drive. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 54.
Stepping up now, Blake Hamby. First pitch coming, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Mo Cole, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Skied into straightaway right. Wise is there now, and he has it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 8, Eric Piper.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Piper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's up.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Jonathan Adkins.
The center fielder, Jonathan.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Buford Christian, 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
To the plate now, King Giles, as the first pitch misses to him. Behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. One drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 9, Brad Benton.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Benton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Count remains 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Got a full count.
Richard Wise would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Takes this the other way to right. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Richard Wise. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Here's a look over to first. And he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hinkle will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cobras are out on top 6-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Hinkle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a ball, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 6, Lamont McIntyre.
Digging in, Lamont McIntyre. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Ready for another chance? Mike Morton. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, TJ Waters.
Digging in the switch hitter, TJ Waters. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Fastball just inside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Mac Madden will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Madden.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Cobras on top 6-1. Nick Mueller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Glenn Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 13, Kevin Nagy.
Digging in now, Kevin Nagy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Jason McIntosh. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here it comes.
That's it, ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now back, the pitcher, Chet Mathewson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chet Mathewson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. No pitch on the way.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And 0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1. Full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Adkins.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Adkins. First pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Michael Jordan is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Seth Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
No, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jordan has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Giles is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first down. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Blake Hamby. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. The 1-0. Is laid off for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready now, Mo Cole. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ryan Thigpen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thigpen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, King Giles. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Wow, and Earl Hendricks is not doing him any favors behind the plate. 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, Brad Benton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dean Buck will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Dean Buck.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Eric Piper.
Eric Piper.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Buck, 30 years of age. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and one, here it comes. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giles is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 33, Ryan Hinkle.
Now at the plate, Ryan Hinkle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 0-1 delivery. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now. Lamont McIntyre. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Morton.
Settling in now, Mike Morton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Mississippi led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chet Mathewson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Chief Mendez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
this guy's still third. They're coming hard now. man.